guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marley and today's video is going to be another story time. So if you guys have noticed, I have been doing quite a few story times on my channel recently. It's because I'm uploading the story times for you guys, stories that I can remember that are funny, whilst I am planning a bigger video, so one that's going to take more time, you know, to plan and actually record and edit and stuff, and I'm gonna have to do maybe a little bit of research for. So I thought that I would update you guys and just give you like a few funny story times. They might be fairly short, but I think that you guys will enjoy them. And literally for ages I'd forgotten about these stories. Like, these stories had not even crossed my mind, and then suddenly I just remember all these funny stories that have just happened in my life, and I'm like, oh my gosh, remember when that happened? And then I'm like, yeah, this would be like a really funny story for my YouTube channel. So if you guys enjoy, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you're not already. And let's just get into it. And sorry, just a little side note, I know my forehead is shiny. I have a T-zone. My forehead, my nose, my chin gets shiny easily because it gets oily, and also the light is like right here, so it's probably not helping. But yeah, anyway, that is why my forehead looks shiny. So let's just get into the video. So a while ago, again, when I was about 15, maybe 15, yeah, 15, I'll be honest, I was quite desperate for a boyfriend because everyone had boyfriends, or everybody wanted like the goals relationship. So I was just there, just like talking to guys on Instagram, and I had that app Yellow. Do you guys remember that app? It was like a Tinder for like teenagers basically. So I had Yellow, and I was like swiping and like talking to guys, and like I just mainly got a lot of weirdos, but I did get a few like guys who I was like, oh okay, he seems nice. So anyway, this guy, I believe I met him on Facebook. So what had happened was, I had like 2 friends in school at the time, and they knew these 2 boys, but like they were like, yeah, these boys are like weird. Like, I know that one of them had like quite a reputation for like wanting to talk to every single girl in my area, and like he was like an alright looking guy, but he just was a bit, you know, he just wanted to talk to everybody and who knows what else. So he had a friend, and I remember my 2 friends from secondary school were saying, oh my god, like we went like to this like abandoned building the other day, and yeah, like these 2 boys just turned up, and we thought it was really weird, but like we actually, you know, it was an alright day. And I remember they like Snapchatted it and like put it on their story, and I was like, oh well, they must have had like a good time with these guys. So I can't remember how this started, but I believe maybe we were just friends on Facebook, and then he messaged me. So this boy messaged me, and I remember that we nicknamed him Burger Bites, because I don't know whether you guys know, like in the UK basically, on like corner shops and stuff, we have like 2 for £1 packets of like crisps and stuff, and one of the crisps are Burger Bites, and they're basically, I don't know, like little balls that taste like burgers. I honestly don't know, I've never eaten them before. So like my friends were like, oh my god, we're calling him Burger Bites because like he always just ate these, or like something like that, like he ate these and like it reminded, like that's what they just named him basically. That took a long time to get out. So yeah, he started messaging me, and I was like, wow, yeah guys, by the way, like the boy that you hung out with messaged me, and yeah, he seems really nice. And they were just like, yeah, he's nice, he's just a bit weird. And I was just like, for me, for some reason, weird was like, oh yeah, like at the time, like if you were weird, like just date me, because that's what I seem to like. So yeah, we'd messaged on Facebook for like maybe a week, and then we had like arranged to like meet up. So I was like, oh, we were like, oh, do you want to meet this day? And then we couldn't meet that day. So then I remember we decided to meet on one day. I think it was a Sunday, because I remember that the night before I was staying around at my best friend at the time's house, and we were camping in her back garden. And yeah, so it must have been a Sunday, because, or a Saturday maybe, because we would like, I would only really stay around hers on the weekends or like school holidays and stuff. So yeah, so he was like, so we'd arranged to meet, and like we were just like, he just seemed really nice basically. And I remember the night before we met, we were like talking, like we were texting, and I was with my friend, and suddenly he messages me and he's like he's like, oh, I just thought I'd tell you, like, I think I love you. And I was like, what? Like, I was desperate, but I was not this desperate. And I was like, what do you mean? I told my friend, I was like, this guy literally just said he loves me. And that should have been a warning sign to not meet him the next day, because clearly he was either moving too fast or just a bit weird. So she was like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, I know. So I was like, what do you mean you love me? You can't love me. You haven't even met me. Like, this is way too soon. Like, I was proper like creeped out, and like, I just felt like it was just really cringy. So he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know why I said that. It was like way too soon. I'm like, yeah, like you haven't even met me. But like, I was like, okay, fine. I'll still meet you the next day, because I don't know why, guys. I was probably bored or something along the lines of that. So we arranged to meet the next day, and we met in like a town, which is like near to like my town basically. And we'd arranged to meet. So I go to like this like little park area where we had like arranged to meet. And we go there, and I see him, and he's just like sat on the bench, and I'm just like, okay. So yeah, I approach him, and we say like hi and everything. And one of the first things that I remember is that there was like a group of girls who were like sat on the grass like near the bench, and they were like, oh my God, let's call him Burger Bites, but that's obviously not his real name. They were like, oh my God, Burger Bites, hey. And he was like, hey, like, and I was just like, oh my God. Like, I don't know, you know, like, I don't know why that just like made me a bit like, okay. Like, clearly they could see that he was with me. I don't know, maybe I'm just being like really petty and like jealous. Maybe that's just who I am. Who I am. But yeah, I was like, okay, right, that's a bit weird. So anyway, so we sit on the bench, and he just like non-stop spoke out himself the whole time, and I was so bored. Like, he wasn't even talking about exciting things. Like, I can't remember what he was talking about exactly, but it was really boring. And he was just talking, and it must have been sat there for like half an hour, 45 minutes, him just talking about himself. And he'd ask me one question, and I'd be like, oh yeah, and like answer, and he'd be like, oh yeah. So yeah, when I did this, and like, and I was just like, oh God, this guy. So anyway, we decided to like go for a walk, because like there wasn't a lot to do, like apart from like go for a walk or like go and get some food or something. But I don't know why we didn't go and get food. But let's go for a walk, and like he's like, oh yeah, I know this like really nice little place, like, and it was like a little like, this is gonna sound, you guys are gonna be like, are you an idiot? But it was like this little like seating area under a bridge. So I was like, okay, let's go sit there. And it was like next to like this massive like, what do you call it, river basically. So I was like overlooking the river, and it wasn't like a sunny day or anything, but like we didn't have much else to do. So we go and sit there, and this is when I really was like, I need to go home. I hate this. So we're talking, and this guy is just, he suddenly just grabs my face and kisses me, and it was one of the worst kisses in my whole entire life. It was dribbly. He had braces, and like I remember his braces like clanging on my teeth. I don't know whether I think I still had braces at this time, so it's like clanging on my teeth, on my braces. And he had just eaten some food, and I just remember tasting the food, and I was like, oh God, this is awful. So I was like, okay, he just kissed me once, like, that's fine. Can you guess what the whole date was? Him just trying to kiss my face off, like snog, I hate that word, but like snog my face off the whole time. So it actually got to the point where like we weren't even talking, he was just trying to snog me every minute. And I was like, nah, this is not even on. Like, yeah, I wanted like a relationship, but this was not it. So I literally had to start turning away. Like, he was sat here and I was sat here, and like I literally had to like start looking away just so he wouldn't like kiss me. And like every time I turned back around, he would just kiss me. Like, for some reason, I can't see, for some reason he just felt like it was okay to just keep kissing me. Like, we weren't even talking, and he was just like looking at me as if like it was like our wedding day, and like we'd been in a relationship for ages, and like he was just staring me in the eyes, and I was just like, no, 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 cut it, cut the cameras. So yeah, so basically then we left, and he was like, I think like, I don't know how I was getting home, but maybe like my nan or my mum was picking me up. So I think we'd arranged to meet again, or he was like, oh, I'll text you or something. So I was like, okay, cool. So I get home, and usually when I'd like gone on like a date, like 14-year-old me going on a date, they would like text me like pretty much straight away, or like give it like an hour and text me. So yeah, but like the whole night I hadn't like heard from him at all. And I think he said he was going to his sister's or something the next day. So I was like, oh, okay, like he's going to his sister's the next day. Like it's not like a big deal, whatever. So then like he just didn't text me for the whole night. And like desperate little me was like, I text him. And I was like, hey, like, why have you not like spoken to me? Because like he just like, the vibes he was giving off when we were on the date was like super like, I'm into you, like those types of vibes. Or whether he just wanted to like kiss me. Maybe he hadn't kissed anybody before, or like, I don't know. So I was like, why have you not like texted me, like, is everything all right? Because I don't know, you kind of like sense when somebody's offish with you. And he was like, yeah, he took ages to reply, and he was like, yeah, I'm at my sister's. And I think I can't remember what I put next, but I was just like, oh, okay. Or like, oh, how are you? And he never replied. That was it. So yeah, that was the story. And I honestly have no clue where he is now. I've seen him on Facebook like a few times, but I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he is. I don't want to know, probably, just because he was just a weirdo. So yeah, that was a story time. And yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know. And okay, excuse me. And just remember that if somebody's giving you like really weird vibes, just go with your gut, because clearly my gut was trying to tell me no. And also I shouldn't have gone to like a semi-secluded area with him. I should have like just stayed on like a public place. So yeah, that was the story time. Don't be like desperate 14-15-year-old me, because it's not a good look, and you're gonna end up with stories like this that you're embarrassed about. But the one good thing that's come out of this is that each time I met like a weirdo, okay, they're gone. Each time I met a weirdo, it's given me a story time. So actually I'm thankful, Burger Bites, I'm thankful for your weirdness. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video, and if you liked the story time, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.